Yo, 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 what is going on, everyone? Here we are. Kind of a beautiful spot. I am now in Switzerland in a bilingual town. It's called Bienne/Biel. It depends if you are German or French. We've been here, me and Laura, for about 4 days. Total of 2 or 3 more days here. I visited the DT Swiss headquarters, seen how they make their wheels, and I have a wind tunnel test on Monday. And I'm doing my best to enjoy some relaxation, vacation, kind of getting reset, so it's been an easy week. We're here, this is at one of the many fine swimming pools in Switzerland. Just one other little fact about Switzerland, most people know it's very, very, very expensive, but actually the public facilities are great. The pool, as low as 2 francs if you pay cash, and up to only 6 francs, so the public facilities are actually pretty reasonable. This is quite nice. You can go swimming in the river, or they have 50-meter pools. Anyways, now time for the details. I think a lot of people are wondering what I've been up to, what went wrong, and I'll be very clear, this is not going to be the video for you if you want great cinematography or anything like that. This is purely informational and catching up, and we'll see how it does. You can let me know if you really don't like this style or if you love this style, and then I'll either keep doing things like this or won't keep doing things like this. But anyways, let's take a rewind back. Okay, I flew out to Europe on June 16th, and I did Challenge Walchsee, which I was second at. My numbers at Challenge Walchsee were actually very, very good, so I was quite fit, very much on track, and I was very comfortable in Austria. The hotel was amazing, the food was good, and the training was very, very good. That was one of my favorite race weeks I've ever had, all in all, because of, just how relaxing and fun and beautiful the course was. I was quite happy with my performance. Then on to Roth. Got there on Monday, had whatever, fine week, and as many of you know, I had what was a relatively disappointing race for me. It was not horrible, no, but it was not what I had prepared and trained for. And the question is basically why. Why do I think that went wrong? And I've sat down with my team and come up with kind of a few different things of how I could do better. And first off, it's a little like, okay, if I go back to St. George, like at St. George, I actually thought I had a great performance considering that things went in, that my training went pretty well leading into Roth, that I expected more out of myself and I expected a good performance. And I even said, to my girlfriend Laura in the morning, like, I feel pretty good this morning, it's going to be a good day. And then suddenly when I'm 10 miles out on the run and everything just falls to pieces, it's like, okay, why did this happen? And I've had to look at myself because, the bike power was not over biking by any means. In fact, it was actually a conservative bike. So anyways, on to the reasons, basically. I guess I'll comment on the swim real quick. The swim was not a lack of fitness or anything like that. It was purely a strategic thing, and I found myself in the wrong swim group, and then I just decided to stay there instead of maybe going solo or bridging up. The swim was completely easy for me. It felt like a warm-up pace, essentially, which the lesson learned there is if it feels that easy, it means it's too easy and that it's therefore too slow. But anyways, I think here's the lessons that I've learned from this. Number one, the most obvious thing that everyone wanted to point out is, Challenge Walchsee was maybe not the smartest decision to race before, and the high intensity might have taken a little bit out of me for race day, and that I have to disagree with everyone on a more extreme taper or doing less, so to speak, so reducing the training stress and the load. That hasn't worked for me, but actually keeping the volume and the aerobic stimulus and the fat burning engine might have been better than doing a 70.3. But I was trying to balance the things out, because in my past 2 trips to Europe, I came in 2019 for Nice and last year for Collins Cup, went absolutely horrible, and I raced absolutely horrible, that I wanted to get here early and adapt and get used to the time change and see how I was doing. So I did Walchsee out of fear of adapting in Europe, basically. So I did it to learn from my past mistakes, but it was yet another maybe slight mistake. Not a huge mistake, but a slight mistake. And I think that was actually the smallest thing that played a role. I think then the thing that probably played the biggest role is just like a lack of being totally adaptable, you could say, and flying to Europe, having new food, having different time, changing locations 3 different times. Things in Roth actually didn't go super great with my accommodation. I actually switched midweek, and no kitchen. And again, this is not to make an excuse. I came here to Europe, wanting to conquer this and thinking I could conquer this, and I just don't think I did as good of a job as I set out to do. And so I'm going to continue to be here and continue to work on this because I think it's important. But as a long course athlete, I do have the ability to pick and choose which races I do, and I am able to just stay in my house in the United States and then maybe try and if I want to race in Europe, get a business class flight over a few days beforehand or something, because I think this absolutely took something out of me. So yeah, I think that was the biggest thing. And then not only that, but leading into it, kind of controlling my space and my energy and my training a little bit smarter and in a little bit better way. But yeah, Roth was a great experience, and it's onwards and forwards. And I will most likely now, this has not been completely made up, but of course I'm resting here for a week or 2 weeks, but I will most likely race 70.3 Guinea, just to keep me engaged and activated, and then Collins Cup, but also to keep working on this adaptability. I really want to prove to myself that I can race well here and while being here and training here, and that's an important thing to me. So that's sort of my current frontier, and then of course it's going to be building to strong, powerful things such as the Dallas Open and 70.3 Worlds. And the only other note is this has allowed me to make a pretty concrete decision that I will not be at Kona. I know there's been some rumors, maybe I would go, maybe I want to go. I said I want to go, and I don't feel ready to tackle World Championship Ironman. I still have to figure things out for myself. The only thing that would change this is I have heard some rumors that at Kona it would potentially be the last year at Kona, so it would be hard to pass that up, but most likely that will be the plan. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this was some information. It was still a little bit abridged. There were, some other things I think that affected the performance negatively, but it is what it is, and onwards and forwards. So thank you so much. Cheers and bye.